going on, peeps? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always guys, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Very important to get as much likes and shares as we can so we can try and get those subs up. Now let's talk some boxing here. Frank Warren did an article for Boxing Scene. I think he does that periodically actually, where he gives an update on, you know, his fighters and what's coming up and so on. And you know, he's talking about his fight night diary. He's talking about some upcoming dates to look out for, and you know, some updates on some of his fighters. Now the first update that we got, and I'm looking at the Boxing Scene article here, was you know, it was the news about, you know, the showdown between Denzel Bentley and Felix Cash, which is taking place on April 24th. Now this was already out there, but you know, he just basically gives us more information on it for those that might not be aware. But you know, it's a very good domestic clash, this one. It went to purse bids. Queensberry Promotions won the purse bid, and yeah, these two here, Felix Cash and Denzel Bentley, this should be a very good middleweight showdown, man. I'm really looking forward to this. It's divided a lot of opinion over here as to who they think would win, and those are the shows that we want to see. You know, those are the shows that we want to see, those 50-50 fights, those, you know, good battle domestic fights. I mean, we saw one last weekend with Ted Cheeseman and JJ Metcalf. So you know, when you match up these fighters well, you get good fights in return, and I think that this one will be a very good fight. So I'm looking forward to this. Felix Cash is obviously a part of Matchroom, while Denzel Bentley fights under Queensberry. This fight will be on the Queensberry show. Not that it will really matter, it's just good to see that these two guys will you know, be getting it on. So yeah, formidable challenge for both men, and I'm looking forward to watching that. So on the same show though, you know, Frank Warren gave us an update on Anthony Yarde and Callum Johnson as well. So we got a really good show here about to take place in April. Anthony Yarde will be returning. It's not sure who the opponent will be, but he needs to obviously put a tick in the win column after his loss to Lyndon Arthur. So I'm not expecting it to be too much of a test, but I just think it's important to get Anthony Yarde out there. I mean, I know Anthony Yarde did say that there were some changes that he was going to be doing. I still haven't heard anything. Like, a lot of people were suggesting that maybe Tunde Ajayi could be leaving his role as trainer or manager, but I don't think so. I just reckon that Tunde will stay. Maybe he's made some internal changes, doesn't want to let people know, but he did put out there on social media towards the end of last year that he was looking to make some changes in the camp. So listen, let's see what happens. It'll be good to get Anthony Yarde back out there and yeah, try and get a win under his belt. The light heavyweight division in the UK is thriving, man. I mean domestically it's thriving, and on the world level it's thriving too. But you know, we got some good light heavyweights there, and Callum Johnson, who is a recent signing to Queensberry Promotions, you know, he was taken underneath the wing from Eddie Hearn. I think their contract might have run out, but Callum Johnson now fights under Frank Warren now, and he's going to be on the show as well. So you know, it's going to be good. You know what's going to happen. Callum Johnson and Anthony Yarde are both likely to get wins. People are going to start talking that up. Frank Warren knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? And I'd like to see that. You know, Anthony Yarde, Callum Johnson, Lyndon Arthur, you know, all of these guys are under the Queensberry stable. Then you've got the likes of Craig Richards, you've got Joshua Buatsi. You know, light heavyweight division is good, man. It is very good. So let's hope we can start making these guys fight each other and start getting some good fights going, because like I said earlier, the domestic showdowns, the 50-50 matchups, they're what's really keeping boxing going over here, man. I mean, it's very good to see. So let's see what happens there. But very good card on April the 24th, man. Should be good. I'm looking forward to that. So Frank Warren basically gave us updates on those guys. What else was he talking about here? He was talking about Sonny Edwards, who's going to be coming back on April the 30th. He's going to be in a title shot here. Yeah, a big fan of Sonny Edwards as well. But I think on the undercard, I think Daniel Dubois will be on that show. I think he will be on the undercard of that show. So will be good to see Daniel Dubois back at it. Obviously, the last time he was out was when he lost that fight against Joe Joyce, and you know, he took the knee, got a little bit of criticism for it, but hey, there's so much more to come from Daniel Dubois. He's a young fighter, and he's got so much years left ahead of him. Who knows how much more damage he could have taken in that fight where, you know, he ended up quitting against Joe Joyce. Maybe he just thought he'd save his career for another day. Listen, some people will criticize it, other people will sympathize with it. It's really just the kind of fan that you are, really. So yeah, looking forward to seeing Daniel Dubois back as well. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. Actually, I don't know if he's actually going to be on the undercard of the Sonny Edwards fight. I'm just having a look here, but I think that they're looking to bring him back soon. I think that's the main thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing Daniel Dubois back. and it's good to get an update, you know what I mean, on some of these fighters and where they're going and what's coming up next. So a lot of boxing to look forward to over the upcoming months, and we can add this show to the list as well. I think it'll be a good show. So let me know your thoughts on it all. Frank Warren announcing some updates on some of his fighters and some dates that he's got in his diary. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video.